I want to see you guys how big and bulky these things are and triple the amount of price on this. It was unbelievable how these thermal cameras are so expensive and so large to be holding. So I'm going to show you something that is so convenient, so small, and it does the same thing as these machines. Let me bring you guys the thermal camera built in Type C. Very, very tiny, if you guys can see that. They do Type C for Droids, and they actually have an attachment if you have an iPhone, all right? Now, this thermal camera has been a lifesaver for me. I actually been using this for many, many different scenarios. So I do a lot of reviews and I do a lot of computers and a lot of electronics, and I like to see heat sources on it. Not only that, I like to demonstrate where the actual heat is at. So when I work on laptops, I like to actually show the demos on the actual heat sources. When I build computers, I like to show the heat of the actual fans and the actual CPUs. Now, this camera has multiple different angles and different options you can do. Not only does it come with a beautiful case and different options to set up, but you could actually use this for other things too, like measurements, it could alarms and so forth. So we're going to take a look at some of the options and some of the demos I've done so you guys can see what I'm using it for. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the application itself and install it and run it. So we already installed it, so we're gonna run it. And right now you're looking at a thermal camera of me, all right? And you got a couple of options in here. And these options are really good. But once in a while the system's gonna calibrate to make sure it gets the accurate heat, all right? But one of the best things I like, you have a camera right now. You could record on the bottom corner, and if you want, you could change it to pictures only, and like I said, camera to film. Now measurements, you could actually take measurements from here. Let me click on here, and you could point out a center right here. We're going to put a center if you guys can see it, and it's reading some of the readouts in there. And then you could change it to cool. Where's the cooling part? We're going to put it center another part. It's going to recalibrate. Like I said, it does calibrations all the time. And then you could create lines too. Now we're going to go and take off the actual patterns, and we're going to go into templates. This is pretty much like a templates, all right? It's palettes, all right? That's pretty much it. If you want to change the controller to find different types of heat sources, if you guys can see, and they have multiple ones. So I use this a lot for when I'm working on computers and other devices. I get the, like, I want to know if it's working, if it's overheating or if it's working well. And most of the times I use this a lot to tell me where the temperature is gonna. It's actually, it needs to be supported. So this is a great item. I like this, a part of it. And you can always turn it off, and then you go to images and create and change the brightness, the contrast, sharpness, and color distributions. There's more options in here. And on here, you can actually do distances, temperature range. You can change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Temperature alarm. So if it gets too hot and you're working in an environment that needs to be, it has an alarm, then you could actually set that up in here. Now, if you guys notice on the top, there's a lot of options on the top too. There's also a timer, pictures, rotations, and so forth. So here you can actually change different settings up here. Look at that. And this one, auto calibration off. So every time it calibrates, it kind of holds still. So you could actually tell it not to calibrate. And this one, calibration, automatically you're setting up. You could rotate the camera to different degrees. So if you want to go this way, you can do that by rotating the camera. So get you on there. And that's pretty much how you can rotate the camera for different angles and different settings. So if you don't have the camera in the right degree or the right angle, this is the perfect way. So one of the best things I like about it, it has a lot of features, and you can save this and send them to yourself or save them directly to your phone. So out of the box, very simple, easy to use. I hope you guys enjoy the video.